my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. We are going to play some spell table. You guys ready for this? Before I get going, I am literally going to set up the stream so I can watch the stream with your live chats as they come in. Okay, cool. I've got it all set up. I'm going to Alt F9 right now. Nope, that's F12. F9. The overlay should be changed now. We're on spell table. I'm going to type in friendly mid level infinite combos not okay proxies okay fun command make public will be streamed because we are currently streaming. I'm going to change my aspect ratio to wide, which is surprising because the aspect ratio is a good indicator of how the game's going to go for me. Well, I guess not a good indicator, but it does tell me a lot. Before I start shuffling, math. Nope. There we go. Locus of all. Right there. I'm going to leave the mouse over there, and then we're going to wait for people to show up. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm watching Tolarian Community College. Let me know in the comments below, or in the comments in the live chat, actually, whether I should try to communicate with the Prophet to see if he will let me play a game of Magic with him. My only issue is affordability to get there. To get there with him to play a game of Magic, I would have to have him fund it because he could. But that would be amazing, don't you guys think? If I could play Prophet in a game of Magic with my Omnath deck, I would very much be ecstatic about that, and I wouldn't care what happens. I'd just be grateful to be there. So if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments and tell me whether you think it's a good decision or not. So before I start shuffling, I gotta wait for people to join the lobby, obviously. Let's see. F12, right? Nope. F12 is that. So it must be F11. Sweet. We can F11 this to make it full screen and you guys can't see all my other stuff. So I guess while we're waiting here, in case you don't know me, my name is Extreme Lotus, aka Kelton. I play a bunch of different games. Magic is one of my most favorites right now, including Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege is one that I streamed the most. But as of lately, I've been streaming a lot of Magic the Gathering. So whether we play on Spell Table or whether we play on Arena, you guys are more than welcome to join and watch and enjoy the streams. As the stream suggests, if you're interested in Magic, please come watch. Please. I'm not the best at Magic, but I do try to bring the best experience that I can to my Magic games. So if you want to learn more about Magic, this is a good platform to learn more Magic. I know of a few cards that if you're a beginner to avoid when it comes to Magic, but I'm not going to say that they're completely unavoidable because they are decent cards. So one of the cards that I've come up against recently that I feel like new players should typically try to avoid is Kama, the Cosmos Serpent. That one we had a very fun game playing against, but we inevitably lost. Another one is Mogus. He's a legendary artifact or a legendary enchantment, and then if his devotion is greater than to red and black, greater than 7, he becomes a creature. But the person that was playing that deck didn't realize that his devotion to red and black was much greater than what it was, and he could have blocked with his indestructible creature, and he chose not to because he knew he was getting targeted because of the way his deck worked. In one of the later games that we played that I actually posted on my channel, you can see how that game played out. It's a little cringy. It's a little long. I'm not gonna lie. My microphone was not set up properly for that gameplay, so it was incredibly difficult for anybody to hear me. But all in all, it was a game that I did win because of him ending up losing so soon. Like, he was the first one dead, and then he left. So if you're interested, go ahead and click subscribe and go ahead and check that video out. It is hard to hear me, as it may be right now, but right now I've changed my settings to a point where it may be a little easier to hear me. So while we wait for another person to join, I am going to continue to watch my Tolarian Community College video. I like to watch the Shuffle Up and Play videos, so if you have not heard of Tolarian Community College when it comes to MTG or Magic the Gathering, check Tolarian Community College out. They have a bunch of informational videos on Magic the Gathering, and I personally like to watch their Shuffle Up and Play videos. So if you go to the Tolarian Community College channel and you click on playlist and you go to Shuffle Up and Play, I have been binge watching all their Shuffle Up and Play videos right now. So currently I am watching the 4 Doctors Play Commander video. So if you're interested, go ahead and do so. Also, as a side note, if you guys feel like if you've been playing Magic for a while, obviously, if you know Magic well enough that you think that my Omnath deck could use a very decent card, which is Apocalypse Demon. Apocalypse Demon is a creature that, when its power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in my graveyard, and at the beginning of your upkeep, I can tap Apocalypse Demon unless I sacrifice a creature. I've been thinking about putting him in this deck, but I also have a standard deck that I also want to put him in, so I'm not entirely sure. My standard deck, just so you guys know, my standard deck is decent. My main card in my standard deck, I'm going to grab it for you and show you. It's an enchantment deck, obviously, and I'm not going to lie to you, when I play this enchantment deck, it gets targeted very fastly. Give me just a second. Hello there, my friend. Hello.
Howdy. How's it going?
It's going good. I am, in case you didn't know, I am streaming this.
Cool.
I'm going to talk to my channel just for a second if you want to just shuffle your cards and whatnot, and then as
for sure, man.
done, you can. I will shuffle my deck. Okay.
Cool. Scan the disc.
So this deck is mostly enchantment creatures. My main cards are probably gonna have to be Underworld Coinsmith, Crucible of the Spirit Dragon. That's Scoured Barrens. Crucible of the Spirit Dragon, Cogulan, the Dragon, Doomwake Giant, Imminent Doom, and a bunch of other enchantment creatures like Nyx Fleece Ram and all sorts of other things. But yeah, as far as this deck, Butcher of the Horde, he is a different creature in my standard deck. Deflecting Palm is a different card in my standard deck. But as far as this standard deck is concerned, it's mostly enchantment creatures and enchantments. So it's a decent deck, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best deck that I could afford to have. And to be honest with you, this was given to me by a good friend of mine, so I'm not gonna change too much about it. But I do appreciate him giving me these cards. So let me go ahead and shuffle up this library here for our good friend Pran. If that's how he says his name, let me ask him. Just out of curiosity, how do you pronounce the name that you go by?
Prian's fine, doesn't matter.
Pyran? Okay.
Yeah, fine by me.
Just asking. So
yeah, no worries, I appreciate it. That way when you're shit talking me to your stream, they can...
I'm not going to be shit talking, don't worry. If anything, I'm going to get shit on. This Omnath deck is not any particular, like, fast Omnath deck. It's a very slow Omnath deck. It's mostly charms, if I have to put it that way. So
cool.
three is like my good number, but unless I don't have cards to play, I'm probably going to be sitting until at least turn 3 or 4 or 5.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be fun.
And since you're a witness, you're watching me shuffle my deck. And if we
I can validate.
We can just play a 1v1. But I'm hoping to get at least 2 more people within the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, you said what? You said no mobs, right? Yeah, I guess people in.
I drew 7 right off the top. That's awesome.
Let's see if I can get it.
Nope. I also have a very friendly rule of free mulligans. So as long as you're only looking for like lands, so you're not screwed mana-wise, you can mulligan as many times as you need to, as long as you don't abuse the rule to like look for a turn 1 arcane signet, like sword kind of situation.
No, that's fine with me.
It's perfectly fine to mulligan as many times as you need to, and I'm not gonna make you discard.
Cool. Yeah, that works for me.
Just to be friendly.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's a little risky of a leap. I'll play it. We'll see.
Okay, I've got enough lands this time, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, and that is relative to the cards that are in my hand. So I will keep this hand, and I'm ready. So when we have 2 more people join.
Sounds good to me.
Just to tell you, Ryan, yes, I lose a lot more than often. I lose a lot more than I win. Just so you know. Standard deck is more micro deck. Yes, standard deck is more micro. Yeah, I agree. Get better, Trashy. I'm trying. I do my best, but there's no guarantee that I'm gonna be better. If you're gonna sit and at least hold on, if you're gonna sit and talk crap, you better be here the whole time so you can see how it plays out, because it's worth watching. I'll be completely honest with you. If I could show you my hand without showing my opponent my hand, I'd show you what I have in my hand so that you knew what I had. Actually, I could probably tell you. I've got an exotic orchard, which is tap, add your mana to your mana pool of any color that an opponent controls. I've got 2 mountains, a forest, an arcane signet, an Omnath Locust of Rage, and a Sanguinate, which the Sanguinate, each opponent loses X life, and you gain life equal to the life lost this way. So it's not a bad hand. I've got at least a creature, a spell, and a ramp. So it's not
Howdy,
bad.
howdy.
Howdy.
How's it going?
Not too bad.
I will fair warn you, I am live streaming this to my YouTube channel. So
no naughty words, got it.
I mean, I don't care what YouTube does. I don't care what you have to say about it, but YouTube has some thoughts on it. My friend here, Pyran, has watched me shuffle, so, and I've watched him shuffle, so.
I'm actively working on it.
Is your planeswalker able? Oh, he's so your planeswalker is a commander, huh?
Yeah, partner. Yeah, Jessica's kind of fun. That first ability's
Can
pretty
you
nasty.
at least set your commander and your partner so that I know who it is on spell table, please?
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't
That
make
way I
the-
don't have to like hover and try and scan it. I can just look over on the spell table and it'll show me.
Yeah.
Loyalty counters on it each time you've cast your commander from the command zone. Oh, okay. I get it now. Choose target creature until the next turn. That creature would deal combat damage to one of your opponents. It deals that damage to that player's. It deals triple that damage. And then the minus X is deals damage up to 3 turns. Okay, cool. And Kedis, the Ember Claw Familiar. Whenever your commander you control deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent. Okay, that's actually a good. I like it, honestly.
Trying to go boom.
It's a very good combo. Oh, we got another all color commander, huh?
Yep, experience counters.
Oh, I've seen this deck before. If it's got Ulamog in it, I know exactly what this deck is about, and it is.
It does not have Ulamog in it.
You don't have Ulamog in this deck? I'll be honest.
Nah.
Ulamog is good in this one.
He's trying to be nice.
Yeah, it's a mid-level deck, right?
Yeah, no, I don't do any like. So I do have like a Fierce Guardianship in there, but just like for countering, that's about all. Like that's the best thing in there.
Fair enough. I do like it though. I do like this colorless commander. He's a very good start. I'll be honest. I'm a little scared of your commander over Pyran's, but we'll see how it goes.
See what happens.
Yeah, it's much experience. It's not too bad. I've
I'll
never
fair
run
warn you.
the
My deck
thing.
is an Omnath deck, but it's an awful slow Omnath deck. So it's not like any other regular Omnath deck that you've faced. Mostly charms, if I have to put it that way.
Cool.
Hello, Noble. Your
They
mic
are
is
muted.
just
So,
in case.
yeah. All right. I should probably not keep a no land hand. That's probably not recommended.
Yeah, I got free mulligan rolls, just so you know. So as long as you're only looking for lands and you're not looking for one specific card, I don't care how many times you mulligan. So, like, I told my friend Pyran here, I said, as long as you're not looking for a turn 1 Soul Ring Arcane Signet, then we're good. Not like it's going to help with your deck, but with Noble, it might help him, or with Pyran, it might help. So
Noble seems like they're trying to play basic blue things. Lots of blue.
Yeah, I'm here, guys. What's going on?
not a problem. What's going on, bud? We're having a good time. I am streaming this game, so my YouTube channel will appreciate everybody joining the game. I'm going to randomize the player order 3 times, and if I'm still first in the... No, that's 3 times. I guess I'll do it one more time just to be safe. Okay. So, player order is as is. Unless you guys want to roll for high to go first, but...
I'm cool
usually
with this.
I was going to say, usually on Spell Table, people like to just randomize the player order, and whoever gets first goes first. So, it looked like Boomski gets to go first.
If I can ever draw a hand with more than 1 land.
No, but did you hear my mulligan rules?
I did not hear the
Free
mulligan rule.
mulligans as long as you're not abusing those rules.
Oh,
So
Alright.
as long as you're not looking for a turn 1 Arcane Signet Soul Ring kind of situation, free mulligans.
well, sounds like a good rule. I'm going to follow the regular rule if that's okay.
If you really want to, I mean, that's fair enough. I had to
It's
mulligan
academic
once.
for me, you know?
Yep, no, I appreciate that. I'm not going to deny you your regular mulligan rules.
That's why on the inside. That's right. I can always mulligan.
I got to fix my camera quick.
No problem. Noble will be right back. He's probably going to set his camera on wide mode.
I don't love this.
Do you like the window leave?
It feels like it's a little wider, but I'm not sure if that's what you were going for with your
Yeah.
camera fix there. Nicole.
Yeah.
It does feel a little wider, so you got it. You got it good.
Okay, I'm gonna peel a 7.
There's my last try. I got 35 lands in here, and I've got 3 1-land hand. I don't know if I just didn't shuffle right. This is some fresh jank I built, so
Okay.
it could just be the.
This is exactly why I have free mulligan rolls, is because I've had the same experience before. So
What are you scared of one land? You don't feel lucky?
being lucky and having skill are two different things.
And I have neither.
I appreciate that comment.
We'll take.
If this is not it, then I'll just go ahead and scoop. I give up.
You give up. I said free mulligans. This is why you're not down to like a 4 already.
6.
This is exactly why I do free mulligan rolls, in case this exact situation happens where he's got one land
I don't-
of his hands. No, don't flash at your cards.
1 land. What is
How
land?
many lands you got in that deck?
35.
Got 3.
He's got 3, obviously.
He needs all 3 in his hand to be able to play.
I did play against a 9-land commander deck.
And
That was
how
pretty
did that
interesting.
pan out?
Very good. It was a Charbelcher.
Oh, okay.
So you flip cards over until you hit a
land.
land. Then you do that much damage to somebody. So dude, just flip over like
Ooh.
54 cards and then just smack them with 54.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty good, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
I've got
The
a
problem is-
98 land deck.
So here's what I recommend. If you are still struggling in your next hand for land, do a pile shuffle of 10.
See, the thing I did that right before I got here. So again, after this
That's
one, I'm just
that's
whatever
acceptable.
this is. I'm just keeping it. I don't, at this point, it's whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, whatever this is, it's fine.
Okay, well, just know that I feel your pain.
Well, I got okay. At this point, I don't care.
Okay,
Ready to go?
yeah, draw for turn and go ahead.
Up for turn? Well, okay. 1 land, and I drew into a soul ring, and I will pass.
Fair enough,
Wow.
fair enough.
Abusing the
Yep.
mulligans.
No, he's not
Draw.
abusing it. That's fair. As long as it doesn't go into Soul Ring Arcane Signet, that's where it's
Nope.
abusing it.
Reliquary Tower, pass.
Reliquary Tower, no maximum hand
That one
size.
pass.
Of course, that coming from a mono blue player.
Yeah.
You want all them counter spells in your hand. You don't have to discard them.
Pyron passed.
Okay. Okay. That's where I was at. Draw for turn. I will play a mountain and pass. I can't do anything
Okay.
at least until
Draw?
turn 2.
Well, to make sure funny better, that was the 1 land I had, so I'm gonna tap 2 for a chromatic lantern. Or technically, I'll tap 1
Fair
land
enough,
for
dude.
1
I mean,
tap
whatever
to
you
Soul
gotta
Ring.
do to get mana on the battlefield.
And pass.
I think the all color should be against the mono colors this game. Just
Okay.
For fun. Just for fun. Until I lose, because I'm probably
go.
going to lose first.
My deck does not give me the liberty of choices such as that.
You play
I
Island?
know that. I've seen your command. Ping everybody.
I just hit everything.
Walking Atlas? I'll pass.
Okay. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm
Mountain,
smelling
tap
what you're
2.
stepping in.
Or Kedis. Pass.
Okay, draw for turn. I will. I guess I'll play an Exotic Orchard. I'll tap 2 for colorless, and I will play an Arcane Signet and pass.
Alright, come on, lands. That wasn't it. Let's do a. That's gonna be a. Let's make that a green, 2 colorless, and a blue for Azuri Claw of Progress. Whenever it gets powered 2 less in his battlefield, I can experience counter. beginning
at
of combat.
least you got a creature on the battlefield, right?
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I mean, I still have one land in play, but you know what? We're hoping to dream. Pass.
Sheesh.
Untap it though.
You know what's funny is the only colors I can produce with my exotic orchard right now is red or blue. Or, I guess colorless too, because you're what is that?
You say you passed.
Yeah, he did. Oh
Alright.
shit!
Untap.
Passed already. You could have. I'm not gonna lie. You could have swung at me there, Noble, and I wouldn't have had no hard feelings because that happens to me all the time. But
I have no interest in swinging with Walking Atlas.
fair
I'm gonna
enough. Fair enough.
tap 1 to plot Demonic Ruckus. And then I will tap another one to enchant with Aki Warpaint.
What are you enchanting him with?
Aki
Yes.
or paint. As long as enchanting permanent is a creature, it gets +2/+1.
And then I'll go ahead and pass that along.
Mofo got ice in his veins. That's what he's got. On tap, I'll keep draw for turn. I'll play a forest for turn. Not gonna lie, I don't have a play, so I'm going to pass the turn.
Come on, land. Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad. I actually could have played my commander last turn, but that's alright.
Well, that's not a land still.
Fucking dumbass. Should have played my
I know,
commander.
right?
I should have
Not
played.
talking about me.
I got
I don't
4
care if
exactly.
you
I
feel
just
bad.
had to pay 2 life, and I could have played my commander. I forgot
Um,
Arcane Signet taps for any color in your commander's color identity.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
I
saying,
don't
fuck,
mind
I need one more land, but I don't have it. But then I realized I got an Arcane Signet.
Let's tap. Ooh, it's colorless spells. So 1, 2. Nope, I just don't know how to count. False alarm. Let's do 1, 2, 3 for a Kozilek's Unsealing. Devoid, whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value 4, 5, or 6, create 2 allergy spawns, and whenever you cast a creature value 7 or greater, draw 3 cards. And let's see, what is your Walking Atlas? It is a 1/1. Miss
Not mine.
What does Walking
Lotus.
Atlas do?
You tap it, you can put a land on the field, but he is blue with 2 open. He's 3 up mana as a blue player.
You're
I am
sending
not
me for-
allowed.
What is it?
3.
Is that your commander? No, it's not your commander.
Nope,
It's 3.
just a dude.
1, 2, 3. Okay, fair enough. I'll
Alright.
accept it mostly because I missed my fucking cast step when I should have cast my commander, and you wouldn't have swung at me. But that's my own fault. So I had to.
I'm gonna on your end step here. I'm gonna activate Walking Atlas.
And you're gonna search for a land and then put on.
I'm gonna put a land from my hand onto the field. I'll move to turn.
On tap up, keep draw.
I'll draw.
Mono blue guys.
I don't believe he had the counter spell. He's just trying to intimidate everyone.
No,
That's just how
he doesn't
it
need
works.
a counterspell at this point. He's just got mono blue, and everybody's already worried about what he's got in his hand. Doesn't matter what's
Yeah.
going on.
I'm gonna play Alondra. And pass.
Oh, we gotta get. Let's tap 1, Rite of Flame, then tap the other one, and bring in Jessica.
So what does Rite of Flame do?
Oh, Rite of Flame just gives 2 red.
Oh, okay. Just curious.
If I had more of them in
You got
the
your
discard, it would
Planeswalker.
give
What
more.
are you gonna do with that? You got a +0.
Well, right now it has. Let's see. It's got.
That's
You want
actually
it?
weird. It's only been cast once, so.
I did cast
Yeah.
Kedis though, so it gets 1 from that, and then I cast this, so now it has 2.
Oh, okay. That makes
So it's only 2. You're right. It's quite small.
not gonna help too much. I mean. you
No,
could
I'm gonna go ahead
swing
and
at me, but it's not gonna help.
I'll bring in Demonic Ruckus, put that on Kedis. And then I'm going to go ahead and activate my 0 ability targeting Kedis. So if Kedis damages a player, it deals triple damage.
Yep.
And then I will.
Actually, you got 2 targets. You got me and Boomski, but I've got.
Miss-
no
don't miss-
fighters.
I only
Honestly,
got
after
1
all,
land.
I'm going to pass. I don't
Oh,
want
okay.
Jessica to die.
I will
That's fair.
officially state that I appreciate that. I appreciate
Yeah,
that
yeah.
110%. Give me just...
Well, I'm sure you do, but it would have hit everybody. So it's like everyone.
I'm just saying I appreciate that because you definitely could have fucked me up real quick. Okay, so since I'm now stupid this turn, I'm gonna tap one of each color except black. I'll pay 2 life, and I'll cast on math as I play a Jungle Shrine for turn, and then I'll pass. I'm gonna put this coin on top of my library so I don't forget my commander's ability.
Oh, what are the chances I draw a land? Nope.
1 out of 34 is what he said it was.
Let's see here.
I guess 1 out of like 80 something, right?
Actually, I think I just might pass.
Why? Because you can't swing at me now because I got a 4/4.
That's true. I can't swing nobody. I can't get a land.
Alright, I'll untap it and draw.
Just know, Prayan, I will not block you if you swing at me because I don't want my commander to die.
Good to know. Good
Fair
information.
So I'm playing a Prof's Eidetic Memory. It says a bunch of things. It says when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. It says I have no max hand size. And it says at the beginning of combat on my turn, if I've drawn more than 1 card this turn, put X 1/1 counters on target creature you control, where X is the amount of cards you've drawn this turn, -1.
That's funny because Reliquary Tower gives you no max hand size too.
So this triggers. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. I'll draw. Alondra triggers. It's the second card I've drawn this turn. I will create a Drake token.
Sheesh.
That's a big board.
Getting going, huh?
I don't do that yet. I'll pass there.
Untap. Draw. Oh. Like a land, but
I feel you.
yeah. I don't want to just keep baiting removal by putting down more enchantments. Let's just start going. I will tap 1 to play, let's say, Tangard's Rage. Enchanted creature is attacking, it gets +3/+0, otherwise it gets -2/-1. Excuse me. Then we will go for there I will activate Jessica targeting Kedis. So if it deals damage to a player, it will deal triple damage.
Do you love me there, bud? Are you gonna
Pardon?
swing at me?
I'm gonna swing at somebody. I don't think it really matters too much who. Just not the person with 4. I'll go ahead and swing this. Yeah, let's swing Kedis towards Boomski with Menace Trample.
How big is it?
So right now it is
Doing triple damage, though. Just remember that.
it's dealing triple damage, but it is a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a 7.
So 7, 14, 21.
Is that's I'm dead, right?
That's
Commander
21
damage?
commander
That is
damage.
lethal,
That
correct.
is 21 commander damage.
I'm dead.
Okay, and that's 21 to everybody else non-commander damage.
I'm so sorry, Boobski. 21
Yep,
commander
alright.
damage.
Good luck, guys.
Hey,
I
do you
can
wanna
save
do you
you
want to
if
at least
you want.
add me on
You want to save
Discord?
him? I think you should
Yeah,
save him.
I could save you.
Do you want to
That'd
add
be
me
cool.
on Discord so that you can play a game with
Well,
me later?
I might be alive still, potentially.
Do the thing, Mr. Blue Player.
It's got Menache, so you can't block it. But I'll leave this right here just in case if anybody wants to add me on Discord so we can play later.
Because I can't stop that.
Damn, 21 commander damage immediately. That sucks.
I'll respond before damage. I'll tap blue. I'll play Slip Out the Back, targeting Kedis.
That just
Just put a 1/1 counter on target creature, and then it phases out.
it does indeed. Now, what's the interaction between phasing out and enchantments?
So phasing out, it stays phased out until his upkeep.
Right, but do my enchantments de-equip or anything, or they just hang around?
They stay
They
on.
will stay
Yep.
around, but they're phased out.
Okay. So then, yeah,
Until your
no
next
damage then.
upkeep.
With that, I guess end combat, and then yeah, pass the turn.
You you put a 1/1 counter on it though, and then
Oh, that's wonderful.
So, so before he deals damage, that creature is phased out, right? And then you can't actually deal combat damage to him at this point.
Yep.
Correct, right? Okay. Just trying to make sure I got that correct.
Yeah,
I'll also
yeah.
try to explain to my viewers.
it is a suboptimal move, but
I mean,
I
I appreciate it, Blue
I'm
Player.
not gonna
I like it
lie,
better when I
appreciate
can
it.
tell
Caldwell,
everybody.
You just saved Boomski, and that is a big win in my book. You are my friend for at least 3 turns, because I got
All
nothing to do.
I'll ship the turn after that.
Okay. If you're going to pass, I will untap, upkeep, draw for my turn, and then draw for Omnath's ability. Does not have 3 colors, so I don't have to reveal it. Yeah, I'll play a mountain for turn. That does not help me all that much. Not that it's going to help all that much. Okay, I'm going to tap my Exotic Orchard for blue. I'm going to tap my Arcane Signet for black. And then I will tap 1 red mana. And I am going to return your Planeswalker. Oh, sorry,
in
that's
response
not a
to that-
creature. That's not a creature.
Oh.
Oh wait, I can I can actually return a permanent with Corrosive Charm.
If you'd like.
I can return your Planeswalker to your hand.
In response to that, I'm gonna tap 2 blue. I'm gonna mana drain that.
Why are you
Whoa.
mana draining something that I was trying
You
to help
wanted the
you with?
mana.
So I need. I just
I'm trying
need
to help
mana.
you so you don't
You
get
are-
killed next turn.
I
I'm
appreciate
returning
it.
his Planeswalker to his hand so
Oh,
this
you
is
don't
great.
have to deal with it.
Oh, this
Well,
is
if it makes
great.
you feel like
No,
my plan-
let him
my
suffer
plan
the
is-
Partner, he
consequences
has to
of his
cast it
actions.
for 2 more, right?
That would be correct. I would
Not-
have to cast it for 4, and I have 2 lands showing.
Not from his hand though. His hand he could cast for his normal amount.
You're
That's
gonna
true. That's
mana
3, but I
drain-
also still only have 2 lands showing.
But
Boom,
also my
boom.
plan.
Why are you doing this to me right now? I was
Let
trying
him
to
make his
help
own
you.
folly.
I'm going to. If it makes you feel better, I'm going to attack his commander this next turn.
What?
He has no blockers up on it.
How
So
could
I
you?
I could destroy it either way. So it's getting destroyed either way. This way, it's making him cost. If anything, I'm helping you out.
Okay, I guess.
So I'm making it cost more.
I was trying to help you, so you had to do one less step.
That's okay.
Oh,
I need the
it was
mana.
fine.
You could have
It's
mana
broken
drained
now.
his next spell, and that would have done the same thing, because you know he's only got 2
Yeah, but my
mana.
spells are costing 1 or 2 mana. He's
Yeah.
got nothing off that.
I appreciate the mana though. I really do.
Oh my goodness, Boomski! I was trying to help you. I was really
I don't-
trying. To
I
help
will.
you.
I'm gonna come back and help you. Don't worry. It's coming back around. Don't worry.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Boomski. I have enough colors and mana to do something to you that would not be very nice, but I'm not gonna do that.
I appreciate it. The only reason why I did it is I needed the mana, because I've still only drawn 1 land this entire game.
I was trying to help you, bro. I was really trying. That's like, I mean, I guess I can tap all 3 of these mana for black, just cause I'm gonna trust you, Boom. I really am gonna trust you this turn.
You should. Yep.
And
That
I'm
was.
gonna add 3 black mana to my mana pool, and I'm gonna hold on to that mana and pass the turn.
All right.
I'm all
Untap.
tapped out, so if I get screwed
Draw.
because of you, it's your fault.
Yep. I have 3 mana from mana drain. So 3, 4, 5, 6 to play a Drowner of Hope. When he enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 Scions.
That
So there's
sounds
gonna be
misproof.
2 of those. I get 2. Enters. So I get 2 experience counters. From Kozilek's Unsealing, a mana value 5 came in, so I get 2/0/1 colorless. get some more dice here.
I feel like you're gonna become a threat real quick because of
That's
that
2
hammer
more
thing.
experience counters.
Now have nothing to do other than do stuff to you.
We're gonna be cool here. Don't worry.
Okay. I'm sorry,
Um,
Pyran, but
Oh, no.
I tried to
You're
help
having
my
a good
buddy
time.
Boom, and now he's my target. I'm just kidding.
All I see is the 5-color alliance is just
One.
falling apart, you know?
Exactly. My plan was like, oh, I'm gonna help my buddy Boom so he doesn't get swung at for 21 commander damage. But now I'm gonna get swung at for 21 commander damage, and I'm gonna get fucked, and I can't do nothing
Well,
after that.
I don't think I'm going to be hitting anybody too hard for a
1
couple
blue,
times. I'm going to
then
get my planeswalker removed.
1, 2, and 3 to play a Thassa Deep Dwelling. As long as version of blue is less than 5, which it very much is. It could be any. It could be. It's hard to be less than 5 at this point. Exile the 1 target creature you control, then return the card to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of my end step. I will then go to combat. Beginning of combat, I'll put 4 +1/+1s on Azuri. Yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta smack your commander there.
Gone. No
His
response.
partner is what it is. His commander is actually Kedis.
Both partners. They're equal.
Yeah. I will go to my end step. I'm going to flicker my Drowner of Hope to make
Two
2.
more scions.
Yep, and get 2 more experience counters. And then I'll pass the turn.
That sounds like a problem.
That was a good plan. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm still sad you mana drained.
I know. I didn't want to do
I
it.
had a better spell that you could have mana drained to get way more mana.
I'm gonna
If you would have
tap
just waited one
Walking
more turn.
Atlas to put Island on. And I'll do it, sure. I'll tap 3.
I'm not gonna lie, Noble is probably our biggest threat other than Pyran because he's got counter spells.
I'll play Brain Surge.
Yeah.
Brain Surge says I draw 4 and then put 2 from my hand on top of the library.
That's priority.
You can wait, hold on. What is that? How does that? Why would you do that though? You're gonna put 2 from your hand on top of your library so that you just draw them next turn instead of.
Oh, he draws a lot of cards. His whole deck's about drawn.
Yeah.
No,
He has
it
two as long as
is,
he's drawn.
but I'm still trying to wrap my head around why you put the 2 in his hand to the top of his library.
It's draw 3, then put 2 on top, right? Yeah.
It's draw 4, put 2 on top.
Or, yeah. So it's just a downside to it, but I don't think it's too much downside.
Triggers Alondra. I'll create a Drake token. That's the second card I've drawn this turn.
Yep.
I'll move to turn.
Mono Red is an aggro deck.
Oh, he's aggressive. Don't worry.
I know he is, and I'm worried about him because his commander.
Oh,
could
it's
easily
still
take
Blue's
one of
turn.
us out next turn,
He-
and
that was
can't
before
block
his
it
turn.
because he's got
Yeah, that was-
Renake.
That was pre-turn. Now we can start doing stuff.
Yeah. I think I'm falling off quick. I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah.
I
That
actually am
dude.
worried about both of you. If he doesn't do something about you, I gotta worry.
Jesus.
about him.
Yeah, I'm worried about Blue.
I'm going to play a Loyal Drake. It costs 3. Loyal Drake
I'm
said
nothing of a fucking threat. I've got my commander out, and if he dies, I'm fucked.
beginning of combat, if I control my commander, you draw a card.
Yeah.
I'll move to combat. Beginning of combat, Loyal Drake triggers. I control my commander, I'll draw a card. That triggers Alondra. It's my second card I've drawn. I'll create a Drake token.
That one does have summoning sickness, though. So you've got 2 drakes that are able to attack, and one that's summoning
Yeah,
sickness.
I don't plan on attacking.
He's just going to get value.
He's just gonna hold blockers.
His goal is to draw his whole deck and then Thassa's Oracle, and that's it. Annually
Omni
mill.
Science, if he has the mana for it.
Then I will play a terrain generator, and I'll pass the turn.
Sure. Untap. Get his phases in. Drop. There's the land.
No.
I need a few more. I'm not online yet, though.
I know, you
Jessica
gotta
costs
at least
5.
have one more land to cast your Planeswalker again. So you're probably.
It costs 5 for her now, so she's out for a hot minute. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I'm too much of a worry. I think I'm just gonna start chipping people away.
you got flying, I got nothing to block it, so I'm already at 35. Might as well just swing at me to get me off the board. I'm not gonna lie, I've got a couple of board
Oh, I'm not killing you. I just show you that I'm doing like 9 damage to you.
Fair enough. If you're gonna do it, do it.
Let's go to tap 2, Thunderous Might. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, it gets +X/+0, where X is the devotion to red.
Which creature are you gonna enchant with your commander?
Believe it or not, yes.
And put it on your commander so we know, though.
I just want you guys to be able to actually see them all, but yeah, I mean they're all
that.
there.
Oh, they're all enchantments?
These are all enchantments, yeah.
Son of a bitch, dude! I didn't realize that. I thought they were all
Yeah,
creatures. I'm sitting there going,
No,
oh,
these
got
are
a
all
few
just
creatures to
enchantments.
block it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to
All right. Fair enough.
make them visible. And then yeah, apologies. I'm gonna do another one.
Don't worry
Let's
about
go.
it. It's how the game's played.
You're of the Bitten. Enchanted creature is +2/+2 and attacks each combat if able. So that means that we're gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing towards Lotus. It's going towards you. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then devotion to red. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage coming your way, and then to everybody else if it connects.
Oof.
It really didn't.
Sorry, what happened to everyone else? You said?
Yeah, that's my Kedis' ability. Whenever my
it'll
commander
deal
deals damage to a
16
player,
to
it deals that to
everybody,
everyone
right?
else. But it's not commander damage to you. The 16 to you will be commander damage to everybody else. It's not commander damage.
Right. But it'll
Yeah.
deal 16 to everybody else, right?
Correct.
Yep.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't let my Omnath die right now, so I'll do.
Oh, it has menace, so you don't have a choice.
4, 5, 6. I'll deal 16. It'll deal 16 to everybody else. I apologize. I have
Yep.
to.
No, you're good.
I legit have to let my Omnath survive.
Well, like I said, it has menace, so it doesn't matter what you think.
Yeah, but if there was something I could do to prevent that, I would.
I
Just
see.
saying.
Okay, cool. After that, pass.
So hold on. Actually, as you pass, I'm gonna make sure I got my.
I was gonna say I don't know how to denote commander damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I'm not far away from dying with commander damage. So you passed, right, Pyran? So I can.
Yeah.
Space?
Next up.
I got you.
You got you. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn, draw for Omnath's ability. It does not have 3 colors in its mana costs. I will play a Sandsteep Citadel for turn. I will tap a forest and a blue from my good friend Noble because of Exotic Orchard. I will play a Growth Spiral. I will draw a card and I can put a land from hand onto the battlefield. I will play a Broker's Hideout. It'll sack itself. I'll gain a life and I can search for a forest, plains, or island card. I am going to search real quick. Let's do a plains. I'll search for a plains. There's a plains. That works. It'll enter tap, though, unfortunately. I do not think I have anything to do this turn.
You still have 3 floating black you could use too, don't you?
Yes, I do. But that's not going to help me in the long run if I don't have anything to get rid of Pyran's commander. I'm just going to finish shuffling, just so you guys can see. I am shuffling, just so you guys see.
Yep.
That fucking sucks. Actually, I still have 4 mana plus the 3 floating, right? So Arcane Signet can tap any color. I can tap red, green, and white, and 2 red.
I'll give you a heads up. I don't know how likely I am to swing at you because if I take you out of the game, I have no one else to hit. So.
It sounds like a you problem, my friend.
I'm just letting you know you might be safe.
I might be safe. Might is not.
Might be a me
chance
problem
I'm
and a
willing
you
to take.
benefit.
Might
You know?
is not a chance I'm willing to take.
Fair enough.
Fuck it. I'll tap 2 red. Okay. I'll tap Jungle Shrine and my Arcane Signet for green, and then this was 3. So I will tap these 3 to play an Omnath Locust of Rage. When
Oh,
a
of
land
course.
enters the battlefield under my control, I can put a 5/5 red elemental creature onto the battlefield. Whenever Omnath looks of rage or another elemental control dies, it deals 3 damage to target creature or player. I was going to cast a different spell with that, but I am seeing the downside to that, so I will pass the turn from there. Where did my coin go? Oh, it's in my lap.
Here, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. You guys are good to keep going.
Let's see if I find a land here. What's the chances? Hey, yeah.
I mean, your creature was tapped. I could have attacked you for 4 commander, but I need blockers now, so. And I'm not going to lie, I am actually going to run to the bathroom as well, so if you attack me, please let me know.
Noble, are you gonna deal with that?
Deal with what?
That thing that's hitting us for 16? Because we're gonna take another 16 here next turn because I don't know if Lotus is gonna block or not and lose both his commander and his extra guy.
Yeah, but then Lotus is gone, and I have nobody to hit. I
I'll
wouldn't
be
worry about
honest.
it.
If 2 of my opponents take 16 and I take 16, that's a win for me.
I like the way you think.
It is.
All right. Well, let's see here. Then I am going to go to combat. Let's. I don't like doing this, but I think I'm gonna have to. Pyran,
What you got?
I'm gonna send old Azuri and Drowner of Hope at you.
Okay.
That's gonna be +6 to Azuri. So that's gonna be a 9/9 and a 5/5.
Cool. No response.
Okay.
That's 14 right away.
Yep. And then
Look at that. I'm in line with you all now.
I'm probably gonna regret this. 1, 2, on my second main. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of those are black. Sack all my scions. So a total of 7 mana. I'm gonna do a Kindred Dominance.
Was I attacked?
Nah, just me.
Oh.
Naming Eldrazi.
I have a
Better
response
not.
spell.
Yep, I knew you would. I thought this my last. That's my last attempt. What you got?
I'm gonna play Sink into Stupor. It costs 2 blue and a colorless.
Oh, that could
Sink
be
into
worse.
Stupor. Return target spell or non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna send that spell back to your hand.
All right.
Wait. Why?
It-
Why wouldn't you choose Pyran's commander?
He likes the damage. He likes the pain.
Then I'm gonna go to-
I'm only sincerely asking because of how many enchantments he has on it. If you were to just send his commander back to his hand, all those enchantments go in the graveyard.
I understand.
Because of my counter
Then
spell in red, he's worried
I'm
about.
gonna go to my end step and flicker Drowner to make 2 1/1 scions. And I'll pass to that.
All right,
I did my attempt.
You are confuffling the hell out of me, Boomski.
Why is that?
Because I don't know why you're making these moves on blue when red is actually the biggest threat on the board currently.
No, Kindred Dominance would have wiped out his commander too.
I'll draw.
Would have. Did you hear what you said?
Yeah.
Would have.
Well, that's the only pet removal I have, so that's all I can do. If I had
Alright.
single
I'm
target, I
only
would
giving you
have.
a little bit of shit. I'm only giving you a
I'll-
little bit of shit.
I'll go to
It's the
combat.
second time you've done something I
Yep.
questioned, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Loyal Drake is going to trigger. I control my commander, so I'll draw a card. And Alondra will trigger. I drew my second card this turn. I'll create a Drake token. I have 4. I'll move out of combat. I'll tap 2. I'm going to play a Collector's Vault. It says draw a card, discard a card, create a treasure token. Pay 2 to do that.
Nice.
Good to me.
That'll stay over there.
Collector's Vault's a good card for a mono blue. I'm not gonna lie.
It's great. And I will also follow that up. Damn. No, I won't. I will, I'll pass there.
Untap.
His creatures were tapped. Why didn't you swing at Pyrana at least once?
We're friends. You said 5 colors versus non-5 colors.
I know
I
what
never-
said,
I
but
didn't agree to
you're
this.
still the threat in my opinion.
Well, I'm just a threat to you. I'm not a threat to
questioning-
everybody.
Fair enough. You're definitely a threat to me. If I get one more commander damage, I know I have 2 creatures to block with, but that's not going to stop you from dealing trample
Yeah.
damage if you have trample.
About that.
But I'm gonna go
Yeah,
back to
let's-
what you said last on my turn. I can't swing at you, or else I have no one to swing at. So
Could be the case. Could
help,
be the
help
case.
a brother out at this point.
Hmm.
I'm just trying to have a good time, guys. It's a friendly, fun game. I've
Versus
actually
don't
never
line up.
played against these 2 commanders you play in Pryran, or even actually.
Yeah, I made this
Mono
list. I
Blues
think it's
either.
pretty funny.
I've played against Boonsky's commander before, so I know how his deck works. But I've never played against you guys' commanders. So
Ah, I see.
I'm actually learning as I go.
So let me see. What do you have? How big is your commander?
4/4 and a 5/5.
4 and 5/5. And then whenever one of them dies, it deals 3 damage.
So either of them, actually, because of
Either of them
Omnath
does.
Locust of Rage, because they're both elementals. Whenever an elemental you control dies, it deals 3 damage to target creature or player. So if you were to swing at me and I block with both of them die, I deal the excess 6 damage to that creature. Not like it's gonna kill it. I mean, it's what, 9 plus 6? That's 15.
Yeah, but then you also swing for they get to respond combat damage too. I don't have like first strike or anything nice like that.
Right, but still, you know what I mean.
Okay.
I would still, with your 16 commander damage, I still would not be able to kill your commander.
Sure. I'll go ahead and I'll swing your way.
Really?
I will. Yeah.
It's got Menache, right?
It does. So we need both of them to step up, do their part.
Okay, you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna block with both, and it'll deal 15 damage to you because I'm gonna deal 3 damage to your creature.
Hate to do this to you. On end main, Final Fortune. Take an extra turn after this. After that turn, you lose the game.
Really? Why? You said you weren't gonna swing at me.
Well,
So wait,
I don't
that
know.
would. Well, how much trampled over? Did anything trample over?
Nothing trampled
let's-
over. He just took a second turn.
Oh no, I think it did trample. Hold on, I think
No,
there was
nothing
some trample over. 'Cause
trampled
I do have
over. He
trample.
doesn't have trample.
I do have trample. I have medicine trample from Demonic Ruckus.
So
how much
if
did you do to him
anything,
originally?
If anything, one trampled over, and then he takes a second turn and swings at me again, and I'm dead.
Well, I dealt 16 damage to you. So 16 of that 7 rolled over.
Yeah.
So we all take 7.
So you all take 7. That's lethal to extreme.
Boomski, why didn't you fucking destroy his commander like I asked you to, bro?
I tried. I
You
tried
did
twice.
not.
Then-
You very well could have, but you targeted blue instead of red. I knew this was gonna happen, bro.
So then
No.
Final Fortune will stay in hand. Then we're not gonna go for that. Then.
Gracious.
I actually board wiped, and the board wipe stopped it. Thank you very much.
So am I dead or am I not dead? Do I need to put my cards back
I think,
on the battlefield or not?
I think
said
you're all
gonna
wrapped
take
up.
an extra turn, right?
No, I'm not. Since that was lethal to you, I'm not gonna Final Fortune.
Okay. Fuck.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and send it along.
All right.
Jesus Christ. That's not
Untap.
fair. How come I get
Draw.
targeted? I got the slowest fucking deck in the lobby and I get targeted. Oh wait, that's
made a
right.
lot of
I have
tokens.
nothing to do
That was my
anything
problem.
with. Thanks for killing me in front of my stream.
Oh yeah.
My stream's gonna be like, you're a bitch, bro.
Is this when I plug my channel?
One.
That's funny.
2. And I will I'll do 4 floating 1 Colas to do a Kutzel Malamet Exemplar. You opponent can't cast spells during your turn. Whenever one or more creatures you control, each power greater than the base power deals combination to a player, draw a card.
Okay.
Is there? Yeah.
Hold on,
Is there?
let me look at the spell. I'm sorry. Hang on.
Yep. Pretzel.
Two-player moment.
How do you spell that?
Just sit here and watch you guys
Kutzil.
Yeah, hang out.
Does anybody want to play another game after this?
I can
Play
play
something more friendly if we want.
What do you mean?
This thing
It's
just
supposed
smacks
to be a
hard.
friendly game to begin with. This is not friendly. Killing the freaking lobby maker.
You gotta get another creature down. It's like turn
Can
6.
you?
What
I
did
know. I
do?
know.
I'm
Right now
playing a
you're.
5-color Omnat deck, and I told you right at the beginning my deck was slow, and you knew that. That's why you targeted me.
I went for a Boomski first.
Yeah.
I'll pass priority.
Okay.
That's
All right. So he comes down. Yep. Then
And then he helped you out. You targeted him, and then he helped you out by mana draining my spell that was going to return your Planeswalker to your hand before anything.
Hey, I still killed the Planeswalker. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, that's why the Planeswalker's not back
Right,
down
the
actually.
next turn after, I gave you the mana to do so.
I'm gonna send Drowner of Hope at you,
Yeah.
Pyren. It is a 5, 10. It's a 13/13.
Oh, what the hell? What happened there? Getting big.
Yeah.
But what makes him so big?
It's Azuri Claw progress. Whenever your creature powered blah blah blah. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put X +1/+1's counter on another target creature control where X is the number of experience counters you have.
Sure, yeah, you got it. All right, so that's 13 you said?
Yep. And I will draw a card from Kutzil because he is power greater than his base power. Draw a card. One, I think I might have taken all my lands out of this deck at this point. I think that's what happened. I will go to my end step, do the fun flicker thing. 10 counters, 4 scions, and pass.
On your end step, I'm going to act. I'm going to tap 2 to activate Collector's Vault. It says draw a card, discard a card, create a treasure. So I'll draw. I'll
Like
discard a Drake Haven.
Here, I'm actually going to mute my mic so you guys don't have to
Create a treasure.
Yep.
I think I'm also.
So just so the stream knows, on the side here, I'm actually going to message Prof at.
Yeah, I think it's the right time to do it.
Would be willing to
Fuck.
be able to let me complete a game.
I'll tap Walking Atlas to put Myriad Landscape onto the battlefield.
Yep.
I'll move to turn.
Yep.
Okay. Untap. Nothing on upkeep. I'll draw.
Yep.
Tap 2 to activate Collector's Vault again. Draw a card, discard a card, create a treasure. So I'll draw.
Crazy value.
I'll discard Containment Construct. Create a treasure. I have 2. I'll play Island. Ooh, I'm sorry, I fucked up. Drew my second card this turn. Alondra triggers. I will create a Drake token.
You know those drakes have flying?
I do.
Oh, wonderful. I'm just dead on board.
I'm going to say that this one's sick.
Oh, don't split them into stacks.
Yeah, I might attack.
Don't do that.
All right, I go to combat.
Yep.
Loyal Drake's going to trigger. It says at the beginning of combat, if I control my commander, I'll draw a card. So I'll draw a card. And you've got 13, huh?
13. Make it happen.
Oh, another trigger for beginning of combat. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've drawn more than one card this turn, put X 1/1 counters on the target creature you control, where X is the amount of cards you've drawn this turn minus 1. I've drawn 3. So I'm going to put 2 1/1 counters on. Let's go Alondra. All right, combat. Or I'm sorry, I'm in combat already. I will turn. Yeah, I'll turn 4 Drakes, Loyal Drake, and Alondra towards Pyron.
You got it.
Good game.
Good game.
All right. That's just bad. It's not looking good.
And I will pass there.
Untap. Draw. Oh, guys, look what I got. A land. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
second land for turn. What is this? Turn like 6?
I was in the same boat. No lands.
Well. Let's see here. Let's see here. I don't think I can take a big hit like that. That's next turn. And I guess I missed it last turn, but just as a heads up, I think Noble last turn, your pre before you when you did all your first stuff, I don't think you could have because Cutzel was on the board. It was still my turn, but that's
No, I could. I did Collector's Vault and Walking Atlas.
Ah.
I didn't cast any
Unscrolled.
spells.
Oh, you didn't. Okay, never mind. You're good. Sorry, I thought you played something. My bad. But it wouldn't have mattered at this point. I just thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, I guess I got a Hail Mary at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do the board wipe again for Eldrazi.
How much mana do you have up behind that?
2.
Okay, I'll show a reverse the polarity. It costs 2 blue and a colorless. So reverse the polarity, counter all other spells.
Can you cast that on my turn?
Oh shit, you're right. I'm sorry. Good call.
Nope, you're good.
I cannot.
So I guess that kind of has to happen. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're
So
like,
what's the spell?
everything but Eldrazi creatures are destroyed.
What's the name of this spell?
Kindred Dominance.
Ah, yes. Okay, got it. Everything but. All right. So let me act a little bit here. So I will tap the Walking Atlas to put an island onto the field, and that's all I can do. So destroy.
Yep.
Send Alondra back to the zone.
Then what I will do is I'll move to combat. I will go ahead and send 7 your way.
Sure. No blocks. I'll take 7.
I'll go to my end step and flicker Drown or Hope. And I'll have 2 Scions come in. And then I'll pass.
I'm going to spend 2 and crack Myriad Landscape.
Yep.
So sack it. I'll look for 2 islands, put them onto the field tapped. 1, 2. And then shuffle. Okay. I'll move to turn.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so untap. I have nothing on upkeep. I'll draw. I'm going to crack a treasure for blue. Go and play High Tide. Till the end of turn, islands produce an additional blue and tap.
Okay.
I'll tap for 6 to play Alondra.
Yep.
I'll tap 2 to activate Collector's Vault. It says draw a card, discard a card, create a treasure. So I'll draw. I will discard Thought Vessel, create a treasure. Triggers Alondra. I drew a 2nd card this turn. I'll create a Drake token.
Yep.
Crack a treasure for blue. Tap. So that's 3 mana. I'm going to play a Wipe Away, targeting your... Wipe Away says return target permanent to its owner's hand.
So you broke up there. What did you target?
Cutzel?
Where? Sorry, you broke up. What does that card do? Sorry, you broke up real bad when you're saying it.
So I'm playing Wipe Away, and I'm targeting Cutzel. You hear me okay?
Okay.
No?
Yep. All right. Cutzel.
So it's going to return target permanent to its owner's hand.
All right, Cutzel's in my hand.
I'll play Island. Go to combat.
Yep.
Trigger Profs. I've drawn 2 cards this turn, so I will put a 1/1 counter on target creature. I'll put it on Drake.
Yep.
I'll move out of combat, and I'll pass turn.
All right, untap. What are the chances I get 2? Yep.
Just out of curiosity, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you guys think it's probable that I'll actually be able to play a game against the prof at Tulare Community College?
Sorry, I got my 3rd land for turn. I got too excited to answer any questions.
You're good. I just was wondering.
How are you going to ask him? Do you know?
I don't know him personally, but I did ask him on his most recent post if he'd be willing to play a game against me.
And what was his answer?
He hasn't responded yet. That's where I'm at. So that's why I was asking, what do you think the probability is? between.
I think probably very low because he probably gets that, I don't know, 50 times a day.
Fair enough. I respect that.
You know?
So, but I also make Noble. I'll make sure this wasn't a misplay on your end. You meant to send Cutzel to my hand, right?
Oh yeah,
The one from my graveyard?
it was in your graveyard.
Yeah, that's how I was confused.
Oh fuck! You board wiped.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought it was on the field.
No, it was not Eldrazi. It was sitting in my graveyard
Fuck
over
it.
here.
I
Can you even do
understand.
that?
I mean,
No, I cannot do that. I don't want to do
it
that.
says if it doesn't say from your graveyard to your hand. So
No, there's no way I want. I want
sorry, I
that.
wasn't paying attention. I was too busy.
I just thought about that. I was like, kid, I just looked it up. Wipe away doesn't say from the graveyard. I was confused why I wanted to do the first.
No, it does not. I thought it was on the field. It's my mistake.
Nope, it was in the graveyard.
But it can stay there. Fuck it.
Okay. Because I don't think. I mean, could it even come out of the graveyard?
So I guess you can give him a choice, Boomski. Since he mistargeted, you can either give him another choice of a target, or you can allow it to. I guess since no, I guess it's between both of you. He can either
I know. Let's go with it.
Because you couldn't target that creature, or you can allow him to target a different creature.
No,
I'll just
I don't care.
yeah, we'll just throw it away, leave it in the graveyard. I also make sure because I was like, I don't know. I was trying. I spent the whole time figuring out why he wanted me that back in my hand. I was like, that doesn't make sense.
So Boomski sounds like he wants a miscast. Are you okay with
I don't
that,
care.
Noble?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
One,
Just making sure. Just making sure.
2, 3. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? For a Marin Clan of Neltoth.
Let me take a look at it.
Yep. I can read it to you, or you can look it up. Don't matter to me. I don't mind being a storyteller.
What's the? How do you spell it?
MEREN of clan. That should take you far enough to find it. But
I got it.
at the beginning of your end step, choose target creature card from your graveyard. If that card's greater mana cost less than equal to the number of appearance counters you have, return to the battlefield. Otherwise, put it in your hand.
Pyran, are you playing another game with us?
I can if y'all are hanging around.
I'm hanging around to play another game.
Sure.
I'd like to show what this deck is capable of. So
Sure.
I'm just gonna shuffle so everybody.
Yeah,
can
it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. So I have 2 open mana. I cast a spell with mana value 4, 5, or 6, so I'll create 2 Eldrazi spawn tokens. Then I will tap 1, 2 for a Brood Birthing. Sorcery. If you control an Eldrazi spawn, put 3 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature tokens on the battlefield. They have sacrificed a creature, add 1. Otherwise, put 1. And I do have spawns. And one moment, I'm still here, but my wife's called me. 1 second.
Alright, this is my first time on this deck, so we'll see how.
Ooh, I like your partner there, Pyran.
Oh, did you have a
Yeah,
are you good
it's
with that,
a,
Noble?
I got it on Spelt Arena. I've got that partner on Arena. So is this a deck with only odd mana values?
Yeah, it's the everything with odd.
I like it. I like it.
Did that go through, Noble? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, cool. Group breathing goes down. I'll create 3 spawns, so up to 5. Combat's not a good idea for me because you have some blockers up there. So I am gonna go to my end step. I will do Moran Clan Neltoth first. And I will retrieve.
You have 2 triggers on end step.
Yep, two end step triggers. They both say at the beginning.
Version.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring Cutzel out and put him back on the field.
What's your other target?
It's gonna be Thassa. I was gonna blink Drowner of Hope.
All right, I'll respond to your end step triggers.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to tap 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll play Sublime Epiphany.
Let me look that up real quick.
I'll choose modes. I'll counter target